All right, back down here at the land. I just had to bring, it's always called this little girl 80 because she reminded me of my stepdaughter when she was little. I brought her here. Kind of still reminds me of her. Don't want it to rust. So in order to make things last a long time, you have to get them out of the weather. So it's going to stay in the greenhouse right now. Today I have some wood. This is some of that reclaimed lumber. I've decided that for the top of the battery bank, we use that, and I never hung that. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to chop this lumber up and use this to make the top of the battery bank. So let's go. So I'm going to have to let it dry out a little bit. Got a little bit of a lip here on the front, which is good. But that's it. It's got some little seams in here, but that's okay. Not a big deal. It is what it is. It's a countertop. So I got to let it dry out a lot. Show you how I hooked it up. It's pretty simple how it works. Oh, so that's it. These guys kind of keep it in place. And that's it. I need to drive some more nails on this side, and we're good. Alrighty. Right on, so there we go. Countertop. So I like the way these rustic kind of things look. I'm going to work on maybe building my computer desk out of the same stuff. Put it over there. I need a computer desk, right? Because I'm in here. So I was thinking, like, if I want to use this chair, I could put the computer desk right here. Monitor right there. A little setup. That way I could just sit there and do whatever on the computer once I get everything hooked up. But other than that, yeah, we have more counter space. Everything looks good. All right, well, that's that. I'll move this guy over here now. And so, solar-wise, we're doing really good. Don't have to worry about anything. So that's cool. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So I got this sharpening stone for the hatchet there, and it's done really well. It works really good. So got that done. Table built. We're good. So I got to get some more wood. That's probably going to be about it for today because I have to go get some more lumber. And I'm going to get most of the roofing probably for out here because I want to get this started at least and get the somewhat get the roof on here. If I can get it at least started, I can you know, hopefully have a lot of this stuff done. Right, so I can get pallets near work. So I'm going to take this pallet apart. Try to keep these longer boards, these nicer big boards. And maybe I'll do the back wall pallet. All right, so I'm tearing this apart now. It's got a lot of good wood on it. These sides are really nice. All right, so I got two there, two of these, all these boards here. So I had to sacrifice some of the smaller boards for these longer ones, which was fine because I really wanted these and those. And I got them. And I got one extra right there. All right, so we got some goodies today. I got a bigger, this is a antenna for the TV. And then I got a fire extinguisher because we don't have one, which is always a good thing to have. So we're going to mount that somewhere, and we'll have a fire extinguisher just in case we have a fire because we have a wood stove. And then I have lots of coax to run to the TV. So we are good to go. So I got to put this antenna together and then probably mount it, and then we'll figure it out. Right now I'm just getting the batteries hooked up. So I actually hooked up a charger. I think I hooked up that blocking diode wrong because we were at 11 volts now, and not really sure, but I had to plug into the reserve over there on my dad's side and plug the building into that so that we can actually have something. So we don't have a generator running. It is really cold, and we're at 11 volts, so we got to get that thing up. And that is that. So we're going to get this sucker running, and probably kick on the propane heat too, because it is freezing in here. And then we'll slowly work on the area. Alrighty. Now we have a way to put out fires if we need to. It's always good to have. I always like to have a fire extinguisher, mainly because we have wood stove. So always a good idea to have a fire extinguisher. Just so I got the My Buddy heater running. We're charging the batteries. Yeah, my bad on that one. A little cold, just a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's not unbearable. I'm probably going to get the wood heater rolling a little bit to kind of offset it, but I need to do some work on that too. So right now I'm just kind of chilling. I'm going to let that roll and see what happens. I haven't really used the My Buddy heat to kind of heat this area. And the weird thing is I keep forgetting to get a freaking thermometer. So every time I go somewhere, I forget to get a thermometer. You know, I get everything else I need, no thermometer. So I got to work on that, and I brought some water with me because we have no running water. We turned the well off because it's like really cold here, and we don't want to break any pipes. So we're just kind of making do. That's what we do here. All right, so we got the battery bank, all that stuff hooked up. Got a little shelf over the kitchen here, so basically freed up some room in there. Eventually I would like to build this into like a real shelf. I was thinking about buying some of this shelving board, but like wider, and like actually making cabinets to go up here. Probably not any higher than that, just a little bit higher than this, so I could get, you know, rolls of paper towels, maybe a couple rolls of paper towels, and just some random stuff in there with like 2, you know, doors. But yeah, not looking bad. It's just a way to keep everything clean and organized, and it's looking good. And the wind is cutting today. You can hear it. It was calmed down a lot from this morning. It was rocking earlier. Trees really moving. All right, so I got this thing up. I'm gonna run this back up in there, and then we'll see what we get. Already up to 63, which is a lot better than the freaking 5 I was getting in the terrible reception. So we got plenty of channels, and they look great. So yeah, definitely. That is a thumbs up for that freaking antenna. That antenna rules. And it's really not that high. It's just a little bit above this cabin. That's about it. Right on. Yeah, 63 channels. Good to go. If I can't find something to watch on that, you know, who cares? Yeah. All right, so trying to figure out how I'm going to do this to tie this into the building. So I'm kind of working out some ideas. But it's starting to get kind of cold, and I'm done. I'm freezing. So I'm going to figure this out later. So I ended up putting this up here, and I was going to put one over here, and then maybe have it drop down, and then put a board this way. That way I could eventually connect these to the actual wall here. But we'll see. I just got to figure it out. I got to brainstorm. I got to go back and think about this before I start building this. All right, you guys take it easy. Peace.